back to my channel. So today I am filming a video which I am so excited about. If you follow me on Snapchat, you will know that I bought this Steampod a couple of weeks ago, and I have been wanting to do a first impressions type review video on this for so long, but I was waiting for some products to arrive, which were these Steampod products. So now that I finally have everything, I am sitting down and filming a first impressions and review type video for the Steampod. I'm so excited because I've heard so many amazing things about this, and believe me, it's been so difficult not to try this because it's just been sitting in my room for ages and it keeps eyeing me up. And finally I get to try it, so I'm so excited to share my thoughts with you. So before I get into the video, I just wanted to let you know that I have shampooed and conditioned my hair as normal, but then whilst my hair was wet I did apply some of this double action Steampod treatment. This is specifically for thick hair because I have really thick hair, and then I also applied some of the Steampod serum. Now I've been told that these two products really make a huge difference when you're working with the Steampod, which is why I was like, I need to get them and I need to try it out with the Steampod. So I put those two on when my hair was wet. I just applied it to the mid-lengths and ends of my hair. I didn't put any in my roots. Personally, I don't really like putting a lot of like serum-y heavy products in my roots because I don't want it to weigh my hair down. So I've just kind of like ran it through all of the ends. As you can see, my hair is pretty dry. This is what my hair looks like naturally. It's actually more wavier than this. I had to give it a quick blow dry because it was still wet at the back. I think it's actually a little bit damp at the back, but it's okay, we'll work with it. So moving on to the Steampod itself, which is this huge box here. I didn't realise how big it would be. I got mine from lookfantastic.co.uk or .com. I always look at Amazon when I want to buy something because I assume that it's always cheaper on there. It was actually a lot cheaper from Look Fantastic, which is why I got it from there, and they were actually giving a free gift with it. So I got this set of like brushes. I've actually used one of the brushes. They're really good. They're like the L'Oreal Professional ceramic brushes. I've opened this one up already because I blow dry my mum's hair with this one, and they are really, really good. I really like them. So this was just like a free product. I think it's worth like £30, and I got it for free, which I was like, hey, I'm gonna get that. So I'm gonna unbox the Steampod first. Got like this cigarette, what is it called? Like a cigarette case, but it's got that on top. And then we have the actual box itself. When you open it up, you've got the leaflet instructions, and then you've got two things in here. Let me try and see if I can get this out with one hand. So inside you have the actual straighteners, and then you have the Steampod. Now it's got plastic on it, so I'm going to take it off real quick. What's really cute about the Steampod, it's got these sticky things right here, so you can stick it onto whatever table or surface that you're working on, so that the water... I've just had lipstick on my teeth. Really sorry if that was distracting for anyone, but let's start again. So what's really cute about this Steampod itself, it's got these like 3 sticky things, so you can stick it onto a table without it kind of falling off or anything, because this is where you put the water in. So for those of you who don't know what a Steampod is, it's actually straighteners which uses steam to straighten your hair. And I've heard from so many people that this is the only thing they use. They've like ditched their straighteners. So let's see if that happens to me. But this is the straightener side itself. I'm going to take the plastic off. It's quite big in comparison to normal straighteners. You've got this comb section right here, and then you've got the little holes where the steam comes out. You've also got an on and off button and heat temperature settings. I believe this comes in 5 different heat settings, and it goes from like 100 and something degrees to I think 210 degrees. And then you've got this one tube here which is connected to the Steampod, and that's where the steam is transferred from the pod into the straighteners. I'm just going to set everything up so we're ready to straighten up my frizzball hair. Before I actually plug it in, I'm going to fill the pod up with water. Personally, I like using filtered water whenever I'm using things like kettles, just because I don't like any of my electronic appliances to have lime scale buildup in it. So I'm just going to put some of this water into the pod. Let's hope I can do it without dropping it. And then it's got a maximum line as well, so we'll fit up to there. I'm going to plug this in real quick. Okay, so let's turn this guy on. Right now it's saying it's going to be heating up to 10 degrees, and I'm going to leave it as that only because I've got really thick hair and I feel like my hair will probably take ages to straighten. So while the steam pod's heating up, I'm just gonna section off my hair. I always section up kind of where my ears are first. And I'm just gonna clip all of this away. Now, I don't know how to tell when this is done. I'm guessing it's done when this light goes green. Oh, okay. It's definitely making some noise, which I'm guessing is a good sign. I'm waiting a lot longer than I usually would do when I'm straightening my hair with normal straighteners. But let's just wait and see. Oh, okay. I think it's ready. I feel like I can see steam coming out of it. So I guess I'm just going to start straightening my hair. There's arrows which are on these two sides. I'm going to make sure that that's towards the top part of my hair. I like that it's combing my hair at the same time. I don't know why, but this is really therapeutic. It's maybe because I like ironing. I feel like ironing is like super therapeutic. Okay, so this is my hair not straightened and straightened. First impressions is that there's a lot of like silkiness to my hair, which is very strange because whenever I straighten my hair, it usually goes a little bit dry and then I have to put product in it to make it look silkier. I'm just really anal about my hair. Like, I've got to make sure that every little thing is straightened. So that's why I'm going over it a lot. And your hair does get really hot. So my advice would be to be careful. I'm going to move on to the next side. I feel like I can take bigger strands of hair with this, which is good. We like that. I'm a bit scared to like use it right near my roots, but maybe because it's like the first time I'm trying it. Okay, so I've straightened the first section and it's really weird, like there's so much volume to my hair. It's not gone like dead poker straight. I remember when I was in upper school and that was like the in thing of having like poker straight hair. I don't know why we all did it, but it was like such a thing. But now I'm so about like the healthy looking straight, and this is definitely that. I'm really liking the first section. Although like the bits near like the roots of my hair aren't very, very straight. Let's see if I can straighten those. Yeah, that bit I'm finding a little bit difficult. And I always take a section from where my eyebrows end. So the steam only comes out when you press it, which is really good, so that it's not wasting the water that you've got in the little pod. Ooh, I should have really combed my hair before I did this. Okay, so it feels like in two like straightens, it like really does make a massive difference to the hair. I don't think you need to do it as much as I'm doing it, but that's just me. And it does get really hot, so it's definitely one thing I'm not used to because my straighteners feel like they're not this hot. I feel like I can get to the roots more easily on pieces of hair that are easier to get to. Surprisingly really quick, which I like, not gonna lie. If anything saves me time in the morning, like, I'm so there. You see what I mean about how shiny and healthy it looks even though it's straight? I'm surprised at genuinely how quickly it's straightening my hair. Obviously my hair's a lot shorter than it was before, but I'm just surprised at how quick it's straightening it. And there's still quite a bit of water left in the little pod. I thought that water would get used up really quickly, but there's still quite a bit there. So I've only got like 2 more sections left. I always do the top section right at the end. I'm guessing like if I wasn't filming, this probably would only take me about 10 or 15 minutes. Really weird, every time it goes near my face I feel like I'm getting like steam facial, whatever it's called. Because you can feel it near your face. I feel like these bits are definitely hard to do because I've got really like curly baby hair bits near the front of my hair. And I feel like they are a little bit hard to get at. As you can see, this side is a lot straighter than the other, but it's still got the volume in there. I really like that. Sometimes when I straighten my hair, it's literally like this. But I like that it's got that extra volume. I remember like years and years ago, I think it was Conair, like a hair brand that you can get in America. And they used to do like a steam straightener. It wasn't like the best. It wasn't as powerful as this. My cousin used to have one and we used to use it all the time. But this is definitely a lot more powerful. And that was like 10 years ago, so. I'm literally just so surprised at how like airy and voluminous my hair still is. Okay, the final section left. I always do the top section really weird, so don't mind me. I really should have brushed my hair before I started straightening it, because it's definitely pulling at my knots, which is a little bit annoying, but that's my fault. The volume is insane, you guys. Like, it's not frizz, it's just volume. It's kept the volume in my hair, but it's straightened it. I am super impressed. I'm just going to sort out, like, the front bits a little bit more. So, my hair is all straight. I don't know if you guys can tell. I mean, I've got another sleek straight hair tutorial, but my hair does look quite flat in that, whereas in this one, I've got so much volume in it. And I managed to straighten all the bits like near my hairline, which are the bits which are like really curly, and they just annoy the hell out of me. But I managed to get them looking quite straight, not as straight as I would have with traditional straighteners, I'm not gonna lie, because there are some areas which I feel like I could go over with my like GHDs, but other than that, I am really impressed. I didn't think that I would be impressed. I thought this product would be a bit of a gimmick, but I really like it. I love the sleekness of this. It's probably not the best to travel with, only because you've got like the straightener part and you've got the steam pod itself. For like day to day, if I want to just kind of whiz through my hair and make it a little bit more straighter and tamer, this is perfect. I don't know whether it's currently taken over my love for just my normal straighteners. I do like the volume it gives me. I think it's really nice, and the shine on my hair is beautiful. It doesn't look dry. It doesn't really feel dry either. I am gonna go in and add a little bit of the serum, just one pump, into the ends of my hair, just to kind of maybe give it a bit of a boost. Price-wise, this Steampod cost me £139, which is quite expensive. Just like the finish that you get with it, I personally think it is worth the price, and it is very, very powerful. I mean, if you didn't have as thick of hair as I do, you would probably be able to straighten your hair in a good 7 to 10 minutes. I just can't get over how natural it looks. It just looks like my hair is naturally straight rather than me going through the effort of poker straight hair with straighteners. This still gives it that life that your hair should have, even when you style it. So that's what kind of I really like about it. Is there anything that I don't like about this? I think right now it's just getting all the baby hairs, and maybe it's my fault for not taking small enough sections. Bearing in mind this is a first impressions and I haven't really had the chance to play with it, my views on it might change. Another thing would be that it doesn't come with like a case to put it in, so I feel like I don't really know how I'm going to store it, because I know a lot of the other straighteners out there on the market, they come with like a zippy bag to put everything inside and you can chuck it into like your drawers, whereas this I'm going to have to kind of place it somewhere quite safe that it's not going to fall and break, and just to keep it protected. Steampod, if you're listening, please come out with some cases. I will leave details of the products that I used with this. So the next time I use the Steampod, I am going to use it without the Steampod products, and if this video does go up after then I will leave my comments below of whether or not I feel like it made a difference. I have a feeling it will still work as long as you put some sort of conditioning treatment in your hair before you dry and straighten your hair. So yeah, if it has transformed the way that I straighten my hair, no doubt will it be in some of my favorites videos coming up this year in the next few months. One of the reasons why I really wanted to get a hold of this was because in my straight hair tutorial, the amount of comments I got left saying I love the L'Oreal Steampod, I was like, I really need to get my hands on it. But one thing I do have to say, that this does get sold out quite a lot. It is quite hard to get a hold of it. So I will leave some links to websites and places that you can get this from online. So please make sure you check out the info box below for a list of places where this is stocked. Right now I am really impressed with it. I really like it. I really love like the airiness to my hair and the bounce that it has to my hair, even though it's like straight. So yeah, that was the end of my first impressions review style video. I've never really done one of these before, so sorry if I've missed out any kind of information, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you'd like me to do some more on camera first impressions type videos, because I would love to do them for you all. But I think that's all for now. If I have missed anything out that I wanted to say about the Steampod, then it will be in the info box below. So yeah, I think that's everything, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!